Welcome back, everybody, to Lonely Basement. Baseball cards. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Lonely Basement. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Let's not burn the basement down. Happy birthday to Lonely Basement. Baseball cards. Welcome back, everybody. We've got some damage. Yellow top loader wax damage. If only there was a way to get wax off a yellow top loader. Welcome back. It is the Lonely Basement's birthday. And 365 days ago today, we made a video. We made a video for Andrew Deutsch on our way out the door to the National. And it was our first video. It is still there. Check it out. It was a Bob Dylan-esque, the first music video of all time, just putting a piece of paper up in front of the camera, wishing Andrew's dad a quick recovery, speedy recovery. And I believe Andrew was our first subscriber. Thank you, Andrew. Good friend of the channel, Mr. Andrew Deutsch. And I believe Keegan, young Keegan, where have you gone? Young Keegan, was our maybe second subscriber. And one of the very first people I remember commenting was Orlando from A Collector's Dream. Thank you, Orlando. I don't know how Orlando finds these channels when no one even knows they exist, but he seems to. And he found me very early on. So, 365 days ago, we set out on a journey to make YouTube videos, spurred on by our trip to the National, and that's what we did. And I thought, as my happy birthday to me is always going to be the week of the National, unless the National changes its week, it'd be a fitting way to show my top 25 cards that I purchased in the last year, that I got in the last year, that I acquired in the last year, and show them off without VCP current pricing and in order of value. Will not do that. Sorry. It'll be in the order of my personal enjoyment of the cards. Now, I pulled 25 cards, and they're kind of random. And they're cards that I like, and they are probably more valuable cards. Let's be honest. I did not pull a bunch of Kevin Moss Toys R Us Rookies cards, although I could have. I could have made that video very easily. Thought about it. Could have. But I wanted to show some of my stuff. We have some new subscribers. Maybe some people haven't seen what I've done in the last year, see some new stuff. So let's show some of the old stuff that maybe we've shown like a year ago, 6 months ago, 8 months ago, and so on. And also, it is National Week, and we are prepping for the National, and fitting to show cards that I've picked up in the last year, and fitting to show our year in review right before the National. Now, we had to cram this one in, guys, because it is busy. We're getting ready for National. We're making some National fun stuff. We're doing videos about the street outside my house. And but I wanted to show some cards and do a little video of what we've done in the last year. In the first video I made, there was no speaking. And there was a song that was, or the voiceover by Mel Allen. Personal friend, Mel, did a voiceover for me. And it was flagged. It was flagged. The first video I ever did was flagged for copyright. I clicked on it, and it said, hey, you can use this song. And I'm like, oh, look at this. What's here? Oh, look at this. Mel Allen. Cool, I'll use that. And it was flagged. And since we have never used music again. Trauma. We were traumatized on the first video. The second video I made was me sitting in my car in the parking lot at Cleveland waiting in traffic. The third video, I believe, was our National pickup video, where we sat here facing that way with no lighting. There was like the lights were, you couldn't see anything. You couldn't. You think this is bad. You should have seen that first video. Go watch it. Need some likes. My early videos are still like 37. Come on, let's go. So my National pickup video I made on my old iPhone, and I posted it. And I quickly realized the speakers on my iPhone were shot and you could not hear me. So I remade the video on my work phone, which had a functioning microphone, and reposted it, but both videos are still posted to this day because I do not take videos down in the basement. They stay forever until YouTube decides to delete them. So there you go. So on the eve of the National and on the birthday of the Lonely Basement, we're going to show our top 25 cards, and maybe we'll ramble on a bit more about the National and our plans. I was going to do another video for that, but I don't know if we're going to get one in between now and Wednesday morning, bright and early, when we get in the Prius and roll to the National. So I have two big stacks of cards here, guys, and I'm going to go through them and talk a little bit about the cards, where I got them, if I can remember, or what they are, if I can remember, or figure out the year, if I can remember. If I can't, we'll use this. All right. Card number 1 is meaningful to me, and this is not a baseball card. Non-sport in the basement. 2016, Allen Ginter, Mike Francesa on Card Auto. Mike Francesa, the sports jock. Mike and the Mad Dog, half of Mike and the Mad Dog, along with Christopher Russo. And they were part of my life growing up. I was lucky enough to be born at the exact moment. I was 10 when, the moment I was born, right? I was 10 when these two gentlemen turned on WFAN for the first time. I remember listening to the first show on WFAN the day it came on with my dad in the car in the ShopRite parking lot. Super excited that there was going to be a sports talk radio station and I wouldn't have to listen to politics with my dad all the time. And we quickly became sports talk radio junkies, and Mike Francesa is the GOAT. The GOAT. If you are in a city like Dallas or Chicago or some city like that, and they have a station called The Fan, well, this was The Fan, the original WFAN, New York City, the first all-sports talk station in the world. And Mike was the GOAT and quickly became a Hall of Famer. That's right, Mike is a Hall of Famer. And there's a beautiful on-card auto on Allen Ginter, and I love this card. And I watched this card diligently for about a year, trying to get this guy to come down on price. Eventually, I got him to. But nobody's buying it. Come on, let's sell it. So this is my first card, number 25, I suppose. I will quickly forget the numbers. Next card from our good friend Mike Bokar at Bokar's. Come on. Hold on. Hold, please. Never prepared in the basement. There's Greg. In this pile somewhere. Where is it? There it is. Mike. Not only did we get a good deal from Mike on this card, Mike Bokar. Bokar, there you go. There's his scannable code. Thousands of cards on eBay. Great dealer, and goes to Chantilly, goes to White Plains, goes to Philly, and he also runs the Fishkill Show as the promoter. From that fine gentleman, Mike, we got this beautiful double auto 1985 top, or Donruss, Dave Winfield and Don Mattingly, 2 for the title. And it is beautiful. Mike gave us a great deal, and it's got a Mattingly auto there and a Dave Winfield auto there. And this card was one of my childhood favorite cards. And to find this autoed from our friend Mike and get a great deal on it, cannot beat that. JSA. There's a sticker on it. But I know where this came from. I believe this is 100% authentic. That has provenance for me to know and you not to know. Mike knows. Next card up. You may see this card on my channel every time you click on it. It is the Bill Dickey 1951 Bowman. Bill Dickey, beautiful card. 3.5 if you care of such things. I love this card. This is why I chose this card as my picture on my channel. There's Bill screaming, hopefully at Mickey Mantle. The great Hall of Famer, Bill Dickey, and one of the great baseball cards, in my opinion, of all time. All time. I love that card, and that is why I chose it as my little moniker. Vintage baseball, Yankees, and a Beautiful picture of Bill Dickey. Excellent. That is number something. 23. Next card up. One of my favorite cards of all time. My 55. Phil Rizzuto. 55 Phil Rizzuto is one of the great baseball cards of all time. I mentioned the other night. The 55s with the blue, anyone that has blue and yellow are my favorite cards. I love them. They're amazing. For instance, I have some Yankee cards, 55 cards, that have the red. I hate them. I don't like them at all. I'm like, ugh. Moose Scourin. Sorry, Moose. It's not a good-looking card. The red with the blue, it doesn't look good. The yellow with the blue is the one. If it's yellow and blue, it is amazing. And this Phil right here makes that card. That is Scooter right there in all his glory. 55 tops. Phil Rizzuto. In the 6, if you care of such things. PSA. There you go. What is next? We're over here now. This card is a childhood big-time card for me. Don Mattingly, 1981 Arby's, minor league card. This is one of those cards you see in the magazine when you're a kid, and you're like, oh my God, I'll never get one of those. I never saw one. It's not like I saw them at shows and they were expensive. I just didn't see them, except in pictures. And this is one of those cards that when you finally get one, you're like, damn, I dreamed of that card. Although that's pretty much most of the pile. Beautiful. Mr. Mattingly coming in at 20-something. There you go. Another amazing card I love. I love the Wheaties cards. This is a beautiful Roy Campanella. Expertly cut out. Expertly rounded around. And that is the classic photo of Roy. Got a good deal because it's got a little something from the back of the box. All right, fine. Beautiful card. Perfect front. What is it? 3.5. It is a 3.5. I'm going to get sick and tired of saying if you care of such things. If you care of such things. That is an amazing baseball card. Now, I love the orange. I almost opened a barbecue restaurant once, and that's a classic barbecue color. And I don't know if that's why I love them so much. Like that burnt orange kind of sticks in my head. But the orange with the black and white, it's beautiful. And that creamy color, it just pops. And I love those Wheaties cards. And I love Roy Campanella, my favorite Brooklyn Dodger of all time. Next up, we got this card from, I think this came from Craig Halbig, actually, because Mike, baseball card collector, was behind his table at the National when I picked this up, and I think that was Craig, but it was my first National, and I never met him before. I did meet him at Strongsville, so I'm not sure if it was his table, but Mike was chilling behind a table of the gentleman selling me this card, so I think it was them. And that is my Desert Shield Don Mattingly. Hopefully it's real. Apparently SGC will not grade these. It is in a near mint 7. I actually don't know what's wrong with this card. I looked this card over once, and there was like one little like line like on the edge, but I don't even know what it is. I don't know. I don't know why it's near mint and not mint. Nor do I care, because the 7 made it affordable for me. Love this set. The 40th anniversary of Topps. Card number 20-something. All right. Here we go from the Strongsville show this year. My 56 Billy Martin autograph. You may notice there are 2 autographs. If you can pick out the real one, good for you. It is this one in blue Sharpie, not this black printed one. It is a beautiful card. It is a beautiful auto. I love Billy Martin. I know Billy's a mixed bag, but Billy was a manager during my childhood. He was the fiery manager. He was the announcer. He was fired, then he was rehired, then he was fired, then he was rehired. And I've always loved Billy Martin. I went to Billy Martin Day at Yankee Stadium. So that is my 56 Billy Martin. Billy, one of my top guys. A little bit of trouble. But Billy's a little trouble. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Traded away pretty much because of his trouble to save Mickey. Was it Mickey? Or was it Billy? Or was it Mickey? Combo package. Another 56 Topps, actually, coming up next. Another beautiful Roy Campanella, 4.5. If you care of such things. 4.5, beautiful SGC Roy Campanella. Again, Campy, probably my favorite Dodger of all time. I love Duke Schneider. I love Pee Wee Reese. I love Roy Campanella. probably the mostest. Love me some Roy. That is a perfect card. Look at that smile. Sly grin. There we go. Blocking the plate, sliding in. These are great. I love 56 Topps if they have the yellow and the red. Now, they don't all have that, and I don't love them all. Sometimes Topps would mix all the colors up, and I'd see the one that's the right one, and I'd be like, that should be every card. But they keep mixing them. They keep mixing them. Roy Campanella. We're still going here, guys. Next up on the hot list, my Thurman Munson rookie in A7. And this is a beautiful card. This is, ready for it, a Whatnot purchase. I bought this from a guy I kind of trusted a little bit when I was still using Whatnot way back in the day. And I kind of trusted him, and I kind of thought he knew what, you know what? I don't think I bought this. I think I might have bought this card before I made YouTube. This card might not count. This card might be a pre-YouTube. I just realized that. Anyway, because I stopped using Whatnot before I was making videos, because Whatnot is a scam, sort of, kind of, sometimes, a lot of times. But this guy I trusted. I bought some cards from him. He was a good guy. I got some good stuff from him. I trusted the guy. Let's go with that. And this is a beautiful 7. Nothing wrong with this card. Tell me why it's a 7. I don't know. It's a little OC on the back. Corners are sharp. I'll take it every time. And I wanted a great Munson rookie, and I got one. There you go. Number 20-something. That's probably a teen. We're probably in the teens by now. We're in the teens. Next up, my Venny Redorato Phil Rizzuto. Showed this the other day, just randomly, but a little paper loss, just a hair. This is a 2, if you care of such things, in a 2. But this is beautiful. If you see, it's got nice borders, nice edges. This is a beautiful card. Love this one. I don't need a lot of Redoratos, but I do kind of want the Whitey Ford. I said I just need one, and this is the one I want, so I got it. Now I kind of want the Whitey Ford holding up to 25, but we'll see. We'll see. Not on the top of the list or anything, but I love that Phil. Leaping, classic photo of Phil, and these cards just pop. The blue on these is amazing, and it just makes the red pop, and it makes Phil pop. There you go. My Candy Lids, Thurman Munson. This was from Strongsville also, Mr. William Chappell. Thank you so much, sir. Love chatting with Bill Chappell. He is a great gentleman and a great dealer. And anytime you see his stacks, ask to dig through them. He'll be more than happy to let you. And the good stuff is hiding sometimes. And this is a amazingly centered candy lid. I think I didn't buy this. I bought it immediately. As soon as I saw it, I said, I want that. I'm buying it. I didn't really even... And I just was like, I don't care about the number. I remember I made the video for this card. It's my birthday show. I'll do what I want. And it's a 6, right? Which is good. I'll take it. But I remember when I made the video of the Strongsville show, and I was like, okay, so this is my Munson candy lid. It's in a... I didn't even look at the number. I never even thought about the number. I just bought the card. Buy the card. So that is wonderfully centered. A lot of them have the edges moved over left and right, top to bottom. And that one is great. There you go. Munson Candy Lid. Probably didn't want to show this card because I talked about it like 3 videos, but whatever. I love this card. This is my 1986 Sports Illustrated Market Com Don Mattingly. This is a low pop promo card that was never made. There's the 4579 on the bottom. And right over there. Right there is the picture from this on the wall there in its glory. Beautiful. This is a pop. I think this is a pop like 43 on the card and like 21, 22 on the number. It is a 9. And there's 110, and tell me this is not a 10. Fine. And by the way, PSA, put it in crooked. Someone told me if I did this a little bit, it might move, but it doesn't seem to move. I tried gently and harder. It doesn't seem to move, so I can't straighten it out. But I did try. It was Ruben. Thank you, Ruben, for the advice, but it did not work. This card I've wanted for a while. My Drake's Phil Rizzuto. this we got also at Strongsville. And this card was purchased from Garrett. Garrett, the great young dealer. I don't know if he likes being called young, but he is young to me. And this card is beautiful. I almost bought this card, not this card, but a version of this card from William Chappell at the National. And I thought about it pretty much from July 2024 till April 2025 when I bought it, because I had not seen one that I wanted again to purchase. I saw one of Shriners that had like an ink mark and I just passed, but this was the one waiting for me out there in the world. And we got that from Garrett at Strongsville. Beautiful. Again, as soon as I saw it in the case, I was like, let me see that card, I'm buying it. That was it. We negotiated a good deal. And we got our Drakes. And this next card was free. I'm showing this card partially for the community. I don't want to show every card everybody sent me, because I have some meaningful cards from some good friends, and you know who you are if you sent me things. But this card is just cool, A. And B, it was a gift from Mr. Ryan McClanahan. Now, Ryan showed these cards because he was opening these packs. And he opened the packs. And I have 3 of these. One Joe Charbonneau, a Yankee, but this one is just cool because it's a Joe Charbonneau rookie, with the wrapper stuck on the gum. And I said, oh, those are amazing. You know, I love those gum cards. And he said, I threw them in the garbage. And I said, he's like, let me see if I can find them. And he rooted them out of the garbage. And he mailed them off to me, fresh from his garbage can. 3 81 Donruss. Gum stuck to cards with the pack wrapper stuck to the gum, which I think is amazing. And that's the amazing part of this community, guys. 1 year on YouTube. I can't talk enough about the friends I made, the community. And this is kind of a representation, and that's just super cool. A representation of how great the community is. And in the last year, many of you sent me things, and I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. But that one is just cool. Next up, a little raw card. This is not the finest card in my collection. It's not the best condition card. It's okay. It's pretty good. It's like EX, VG. But it is my OPC 71 Thurman Munson. And I love this card. I actually love this card better than the Topps because it is amazing on the back. Look at Thurman popping out through the card. This is an awesome card. I would like to upgrade this maybe a little bit, upgrade my 71 Thurman Munson, but they're not priorities, but maybe I will one day. But this is an amazing card. I love this card. It is my favorite card of all time, and this particular version is my favorite card. Now, it should be higher on my list, and it's my favorite card, right? But whatever. Here you go. 71 Thurman Munson. OPC, bought at the East Coast National. In the basement at the East Coast National. It was waiting for me right where it should have been, in the basement. Next up, Philly Show. Overpaid for this card. I'll tell you why if you haven't watched a year's worth of my videos. This is my 86 Topps Tiffany Auto Don Mattingly. Beautiful. So the story of this card, prove it. There you go, look at the color. We will prove it. And this is a Auto 10, and not a, and Donnie Auto 10 is good. The card's an 8, I believe, right? 8 on the card, if you care of such things. Now, this card was at the dealer's table the first day of Philly. I went Friday, Saturday. I was going 2 days to that Philly show. Went Friday, spied this card, top of my list. I wanted to buy it, and I was like, because I was looking at some other things, one of which we'll show later. And it was right on top, and I was like, let me think about it. And I said, how much you want for it? And he said 150. On Friday, 150. 150. On Friday. I returned on Sunday, thought about it for 2 days, and I said, I'm buying that card. I went right to his table, first thing when I got in, on Sunday at the Philly show, and he said, 200. I said, bro, it was 150 Friday. The market has not changed. And he just looked at me like, well, I realized what he's signing for and how much it costs to sign, so I moved it up to 200. I said, it was 150 48 hours ago. Nothing has changed in the market. Long story short, he gave it to me for 175. He didn't really want to, but he did because he came down a little bit. It's probably worth 200. It's fine. But I paid 175, but it was marked 150. Should have bought it on Friday. But this is a beautiful Topps Tiffany. My favorite Don Mattingly card of all time, 1986 Topps. And this is the Tiffany version, and it has got a perfect 10 Don Mattingly auto on it. I cannot complain. All right, next up, Childhood Grail. Grail cards. Yeah, there you go. Nestle, 84 Topps, or 84 Nestle, Don Mattingly. This is a card that seemed insurmountable when I was a child. I'm pretty sure this was more expensive in 1987 than it is now. I'm pretty sure. I got a good deal. But it is my 84 Nestle. It is hand cut beautifully. It is, what is it? It is a near mint 8. Yeah, 8. Near mint 8. I don't know why it's an 8. Find something wrong with it. Be my guest. I can't. 86 is my favorite card, but you cannot beat the 84 Don Mattingly. And the Nestle version was, like I said, one of those cards that I was never going to own. The Nestle was like the white whale. You're never going to see one, only in magazines. What's up next? This next card, just because I love this card. It's two of my favorite guys, and I bought this at the Philly show. One of my favorite cards I picked up this year, my 53 Bowman Color. Clary. 53 Bowman Color, Phil Rizzuto.